Jesus rescues Arteta with a hat-trick, but Arsenal's inconsistency persists, despite Ødegaard and Saka's efforts. Martin Ødegaard and Bukayo Saka once again delivered stellar performances, yet their brilliance seems to underscore Mikel Arteta's ongoing struggles, particularly as calls for his dismissal continue to circulate on Arsenal's social media platforms. Arsenal's interest in the Carabao Cup is largely driven by the growing realization that the Premier League title is slipping out of reach. Fans wouldn't be as concerned with Arteta's failure to secure a major trophy over the past 4 years if Liverpool weren't 6 points clear at the top. The frustration stems from the belief, amplified by AFTV, that Arsenal should have been the next team to win the league after 2 close seasons with Manchester City. But as Arteta knows, things don't always work out as expected. The comparisons to Jose Mourinho and Tony Pulis haven't helped Arteta's cause, and his decision to make several changes for this match only added fuel to the growing narrative that he's reached his limit at Arsenal. However, Arteta likely sees the Carabao Cup as a stepping stone, not a game-changer for his future. Despite that, fans would have criticized him had he not rotated his squad, especially considering Arsenal's disappointing draw against Everton. Arteta's selection aimed to rest key players and give his second-string squad a chance to prove themselves, but after less than 4 minutes, it was clear that too many changes had been made. Jakub Kiwier's performance in particular was a glaring issue. While Arsenal's scouting team might still be hopeful of securing a transfer fee for him, they'll want to forget his role in Crystal Palace's opening goal. Kiwier misjudged a long ball from Dean Henderson, allowing Jean-Philippe Mateta to take advantage and score. The defender struggled again just minutes later, losing track of the ball and allowing Palace to apply early pressure. Kiwier wasn't the only one struggling, as the entire backline looked shaky. With players out of position and a lack of match sharpness, Arsenal's defense was far from solid. Ødegaard's halftime introduction, however, changed the game, and with William Saliba and Jurrien Timber also adding their experience, Arsenal started to take control. Ødegaard's smart passing and link-up play proved crucial, including a delightful ball to Gabriel Jesus, who scored Arsenal's equalizer with a deft chip over Henderson. Saka's introduction further tipped the scales in Arsenal's favor, setting up Jesus for his second goal with a perfectly timed pass. The Brazilian completed his hat-trick shortly after, turning the tide and securing victory. Edin Nketiah added a late header, sealing the win after a second-half surge from Arsenal's attack, which had been reliant on Ødegaard and Saka's creativity. While Jesus' hat-trick and Nketiah's header ensured victory, the underlying issues remain. The team's reliance on Ødegaard and Saka is undeniable, and without them, Arsenal looked lackluster. This highlights Arteta's challenge. While the win may silence some critics, the calls for his sacking will continue to simmer, fueled by his team selection and the continued dependency on 2 players to drive the team forward. The Carabao Cup may not be the breakthrough Arsenal fans are hoping for, but Arteta's future hinges on consistent success in every competition. Without a significant trophy to show, his position will remain under scrutiny, and with each disappointing performance, the calls for his departure will grow louder from a faction of fans.